Hello and welcome to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Today we're casting some Legend of the Stars Championship. We're in the playoff stage. This is the quarterfinal match between Farmsletje and Whiteheart, also known as Patrick. No double mechs adjacency. Oh yeah, he's randomly placed. Mexes are annoying. Feels bad. So this is Broken Vows. Maps in this round were chosen by the glorious tourney director Tokido. Big thanks to him for hosting this tourney, and of course thanks to Legend of the Stars for putting up the prize pool, a significant prize pool. Huge thanks to him for that. So what's the openings? Engineer, Lab, Scout, Engineer, Lab, Idle Lab. Not so good. Farms is UEF. We have two labs from Farms. Patrick Cybran. Delayed his fourth max quite a lot. But hey. So yeah, labs obviously they're definitely a good choice here because you have to send an engineer along this way. He's actually sending his engineer around the back here instead of through here just to get this reclaim. See where this lab is aiming. This lab is aiming to deny this important expansion, which is very, very difficult to defend. I mean, because where do you send the tanks? Do you send the tanks here? And then he comes around this challenge. You send them around here, which is long and slow, and there's nothing to defend here. I mean, you really have to send your tanks this way because you can attack from here and this angle as well. So this is a tough one to hold. This one generally where you send your ACU. See the ACUs move like that. Most likely makes the most sense. Keep your comm in a central position. This again, yeah, you just gotta get PDs up in these expansions. Have any hope of holding them. Tiny bits of reclaim around to grab, but not a big deal. There's some more patches. Here's one. Chunks here. Some chunks here that got reclaimed. Patrick already grabbed some here, I think. So, this lab got passed. I think it was spotted by this nice land scout. There's no such scout over here because he sent the lab that way, so thought no need. This Mantis has an attack order, so he's already targeted the slab. Knows it's there. It's not going to kill anything. Tank around the side here. Farms is scouting, so he should be able to keep the lab alive for some time. Oh, this lab actually is going to find a kill, so that's quite nice. This air scout helping him out there. I'm pretty sure he used the air scout to spot this guy. So even though Patrick spotted it first, still lost an energy to it. Transport is rushed pretty fast. Did he actually? I don't see any. Oh, there is one inty. Probably also made a scout. Patrick's lab gets one kill on an NG before it goes down. His transport is half HP now. He's dodging back and forth to try and avoid as much fire as possible, but he's gonna die. That was 2 engineers on there, 3 engineers still on there. That hurts. If he had got this transport off, he would have had a real nice position. He could have got this extra mechs and reclaim and hydrocarbon. Would have saved him making more pigeons down here. Farms much faster out of his base. That's because Patrick had to put so many engineers on that transport and get the transport out. It was risky to make a transport so quickly. And Farms punished him. Still got 2 extra mexes out of it, but he lost a lot, and his expansion here is delayed because he also lost this engineer. Ooh, he got some mantis pass. Looks like this engineer has to run and hide. He's not going to be able to climb that mountain. Holy, yeah, the mountains in this on the side of this map are absolutely gigantic. They completely fuck up air units, so stay away from the edge of the map with air units on this map. Don't send your corsairs or gunships, they will fly directly into the mountain. Forces now in the base. Farms does, as he patrols overhead to deny production. He hasn't built his own transport. Here it is now. Kind of slow. I think he could have made that a bit faster, but still, he's going to get it up now. Good raid. Engineer survived though. Going to build a couple of mexes, that's pretty good. And this is a lot slower because I think it was probably this engineer that was expanding this way that got caught by the lab. So this is quite slow. Petrick already has PD and the 2 mexes. He's going to make the Hydro next. Another transport for Petrick. There's so many mexes on the plateaus, and there's also a reclaim up there, if not very much. 2 mexes here, Mex Hydro, Mex Hydro, 2 Mex, and in the middle, 4 P-gens, radar, and 2 mexes, so you can get some nice reclaim off those P-gens, or just capture the stuff and have a radar there. I mean, capturing the radar is certainly fine, but you probably want to just reclaim those P-gens. Drops here, he drops this expansion. Unfortunately, it's going to die again. He's let more raids pass. Mantis are everywhere. So many units from Petrick. And a lot of them on the left hand side. This is the better place to attack. So you have 5 mexes here on the left. They're very far from the base, and if he wants to defend them, he's going to have to send his tanks all the way along this back lane. Whereas on the right, he can send his stuff to here. His ACU is going to be here, so it's a lot easier. You can just send your tanks to the middle and then across. So you have more options with your tanks in mid. And there's also only really 2 mexes here and the hydrocarbon. This is very contestable. It's not likely to just be Petrick's, but it's also not really Farms either. So you want to concentrate on this, or it's quite a lot easier to attack this because, you know, keep your tanks close to your ACU and in mid, and you can just attack several angles. But it also seems that Petrick just has more tanks. Let's see if he does. 25, he has a few RDs in there. Actually, Farms has more tanks right now because Petrick is going T2 land. 40% done. He has a T2 Mex as well already. Always nice to have a T2 Mex. Farms, no T2 Mex. Petrick drops Farms Island and, well, his plateau, one of them. And it looks like he's going to take some mechs off him. These mantis are so annoying. But hopefully for Farms he can turn them into a mass donation. Left side is dead. Over here we have drop from Petrick. He's got a PD up. There was a factory here or building here. Maybe it wasn't completed, but it's definitely not there anymore. Mex goes down, he's gonna have to rebuild. T2 land is complete. And it looks real good for Petrick. He has mid as well. You can see him reclaiming all this stuff here. That's a nice boost. Farm's getting some free kills. That's nice for him. Let's see, 61 mass from each of those B-gens. Not bad, not bad. Where is the ACU? Patrick doesn't seem to know where to go with his ACU exactly. Gonna try and intercept this group of tanks. Farms dropping again to his expansion, not to the plateaus. And Patrick doesn't know that there's a factory building here. That's kind of funny. Wow, look at the mass income. Let's see farms. So much power and no mass because he's just been raided into oblivion. Even lost a max up here. Lost this stuff. Doesn't have mid. He may also have actually just been building that power storage. I think that's probably what gave him such a heavy mass stall. He also has less air now than Petrick, and he's moving in. Well, it certainly looks like he has less air. And there's Jesters killing his commander with no anti-airs in sight. He's not building any of these two factories, and he's about to lose air control. Not sure what his inties are doing. They're just kind of idle. It'll take a while for these Jesters to kill him, but pretty sure they're gonna kill him. Still no anti-airs building here. Or anti-air turrets building. He needs some anti-air to retreat to. Meanwhile, raided again, the factory doesn't get completed, these mexes are dead. This factory is not built and there's no PD. He's still dying slowly. Now the anti-airs are coming. But he's very low. He's not winning air anytime soon. Does have T2 land, still no T2 mexes. Yeah, I think maybe he survives. Gets the T1A up. Yeah, he survives. But it looks really bad. Petrick added another T2 mex. Gonna add a third. He's got support factories. And he's going T2 air. T2 PGen is just completed. It's a pretty nice time to go T2 air. You get all that power, has air control. Has some T2 tanks about. And yeah, mass income you can see he has quite a lot more. And with air he can raid all the plateaus. Farm's making Nano, wants to get that HP back. Does he have any flax? Nope, no flak yet. Just making pillars and relying on some static A and mobile A. He has very few inties. So yeah, these plateaus will die. And there's a lot of plateaus to lose, so that looks even worse for him. Nano almost complete though. Then he can use his ACU again. Oh, actually, Farms had never played this map. That's a good thing to note. He actually had to download the map. You never want to play a tourney and have to download the map. Never. Unless you're playing... Wow, Well, Gap of Rohan tourney or something. Yeah. So, well played. He had a good start. Farms had a good start. But losing air. Air is so strong on this map. And he just kept letting raids go past him into these positions. Could never secure it. Could never get PD up. Walls here is good. But again, if you're constantly getting raided, your NG isn't going to be there long enough to get a wall up. So, let's see the next game. Certus Major. So, Patrick on the left in the blue. Farms in my red color on the right. Both gone UEF. He played this one before. That's a good start. Let's see what his build order is like. Ooh. That's not a build you'll see often, which is no pigeons and he's getting all the mexes. Usually if you make all the mexes, you probably make a pigeon beforehand because you need so much power. He's making another lab. Where's it gonna go? Yeah, you want to be careful you don't send your units into these PD in mid by just giving a move order across the map. These units are stupid. Expanding fast over here. Getting the reclaim. Getting this air factory up very fast. Running out of mass slightly, so a bit of quick reclaim by the ACU. And yeah, not enough mass. Need some more reclaim. Patrick building his second factory up top now. Almost complete. Farms spent a lot of time here at these B-gens and air factory before building a factory here. Now he's idling. So Patrick, 2 factories up here. He's going to expand faster up here. He's going to get more reclaim here. Farms getting a second factory up. He's slightly faster with these mexes. His lab hasn't found anything to kill yet. And the striker seems to be onto him. Oh, the striker actually has an attack order, so yeah, he has spotted him and his lab is fucked. Scouting overhead for Patrick just to see where the factory is, what's going on. Anything special happening? Nope. Kills the lab. Sees the expansion. Again, looking to see where the tanks are going. See how many factories and where. See how many reinforcements he needs to send over here, and the answer is more than he has. Very fast T2 land. That's not going to help him if he gets raided. Well, it is going to help him, but getting raided is not nice, and losing this... Oh, reclaim. Patrick sees it, gets out of range. Oh, he left this guy alive and this guy alive, but this guy's gonna go down, and yeah, they're both dead. So that hurts. Meanwhile, Patrick has 2 engineers expanding here, and it's very well defended. There's nothing going to kill this unless a bomber arrives, but there isn't one building. That would be the right time to have the bomber, is when these engines are just getting here. They're furthest away from intel, and they're the furthest away from factories and stuff. And then you bomb them just before they build the mexes. That's ideal. Mid being taken now. Transport to expand to over here would actually be good, and you can also then expand fast to here as well. So I would definitely be looking for a transport from farms. Don't know if we'll see one. He has his T2 land up, so time to get the support factory going. Time to get the pillars out. That's what oh, he stopped building. He's in desperate need of mass because he has no expansion. Okay, he's finally queued this up. That's quite slow to queue this up again. He's focused on this mid battle. And there's a lot more tanks here for Petrick, and Farms is just shooting. He's not reclaiming. He's eating a lot of arty fire. Oh my god, he's losing so much HP. He wants the mass so bad. He's taking damage for it. Dodges some arty, reclaims again, and now he's just running away. Petrick gets most of that. Farms. Oh, okay, got his T2 power. It's not adjacent to the air factory, unfortunately, but he's got it, and still does not have this. This tank in here is absolute. Both these tanks are just vicious. Petrick even stealing this control here. He's going to build a PD, and now, see, he could maybe. Well, there's more reclaim to get here, certainly, from these buildings. But, I mean, yeah, he's sending his stuff to the bottom. Wants to take control of this and attack here, where there's no ACU. Doesn't fancy doing some ACU push through mid, but he has so many units that he could have just reclaimed these walls and pushed. I mean, yeah, but these pillars are quite good, so he already has a few of them out. So no need really. Petrick is a much safer player. He has so much eco behind this. He got so much reclaim. There's no need to do some ACU push right now. Just chill. Eco, get your T2 out. As you can see here, get that power up. He's feeling very safe right now. Knows he's ahead. Damn, this expansion is denied forever. Can't believe it. Now in the bottom. Farms losing this expansion. There's a lot of arties in here, so I think this army should die to even just a few pillars if he micros quite well. It's almost all arty. Well, more than half certainly. So he can kill this. Not sure why. I guess Petrick. These are arties from. He's making them in mid. Here you see them come in, dodging the shells. It's quite good. And that's some reclaim. Oh, on the top, however. Yeah, no, it's very good for him again. These pillars are just destroying him. He can keep fighting and kill this army, I'm sure. He's got nano. He's making gun. He's farms. Should note that Farms is mostly a team game player. It's very little experience 1v1 really. Well, let's not say very little. He has little experience. Obviously, still a strong player. The skill set does cross over. Can you balance your eco and take your half of the map? Then you're probably doing pretty good. Gun and nano. We'll see farms push. A lot of pillars coming out now for Patrick, and he's gone for T2, so again, the safer option. He doesn't want to do an ACU push. Just wants to stop farms. See storages in the base. It's just more eco. And now it's scouting, looking for maybe if there's T3 land or a T2 air factory, or really anything, seeing exactly how much eco there is. And he's made the gun. Yeah, that's a good thing about T2. You can build PDs, and you can also make the gun extremely fast whenever you want, as long as you have a bit of power, which he does. Second PGen going up, then he can build a shield even, and shield his HQ and both PGens. Not a bad idea, but then oh, maybe he can't because of Sirtis terrain. God damn. Ooh, Farms is scared. He knows there's a gun ACU. But he should probably just try. Yeah, he doesn't know if it's T2 or nano, so he's afraid. Farms is going T2 air. It's going to make T2 transport. Now, what is the plan there then with that T2 transport? I'm not sure. T3 land is on the way. You can see Patrick is stabilized. Ooh, what's that? Is that TML? Oh, denied. Just in range of that TMD. Where is that TML? Oh, here it is. Yeah, nice trick to put it beside the mechs. Gives it adjacency, which is great. And it also makes it fucking hard to spot. I look zoomed out, you can't see that TML, like you're not gonna just notice it. That's nice. There goes a Mex. I don't know. Oh, it had probably just gone to T2. There's Sparkies everywhere now, so no chance for the TML to do more damage unless those TMDs or multiple TMDs are sniped. Patrick dropping a singular pillar back here and also taking out this expansion. PD's going up, Sparky's great units. He just continues ecoing. The shield going up, he has found a spot for it where he can actually build it. And we should see pillars won't be made anymore. Just go on Percy's, and okay, ACU's on the top. With 2 T2 transports. Oh, Farms is in danger of losing his air. Does he have any flak anywhere? Oh my goodness, not a single flak, so that means nowhere for the inties to retreat to. And they, yeah, that's bad. These transports are now much worse. They're pretty much useless and they're dead. Yeah, you see, if he had some flax, he could retreat his inties to the flak, but he has 70 pillars, 60 pillars, and not a single T2 flak. Unfortunately for him. Ooh, Patrick, where are you going? It's the one place he does not want to walk. He has no units with him right now. And yeah, he's turning around and he's like, well, maybe I don't want to fight the only thing that can kill me, which is the ACU with its pillar army around it. Farm's also retreating though. I don't think he knew Whiteheart was here with his ACU. You can see his power is just low enough that he's doesn't get radar coverage. So, oh, another army has reappeared. Again, the radars keep going off, so he lost track of that. T3 land is done for him, but it's far, far later than Petrick. His inties continue to get cleaned up. And, ooh, it looks, yeah, it's very bad. So much eco for Petrick. T2 mechs everywhere. The last few safe-ish T1 mechs is getting upgraded. Oh, Percy dropping the base. And there goes a T2 P-Gen. Not bad. Not a bad kill to get. Will be rebuilt quite quickly. Not the end of the world for farms at all. You can see the shield still working, so he has enough. And he's trying to stay in touch with his eco, keep the storages going. On top, he can hold these Percies. If he gets, there's the overcharge. So Petrick really can't attack this position. The nano gun is just too strong. He is doing well on the other side. It's not like he's not making progress over here because of this. He's making good progress. He should be able to secure the reclaim as well. Yes, Sparky's building shields, PD. Factory for the reclaim. Looking good. Farms probably don't want to invest in defenses. Ooh, he's pre-building PDs over here. That's, yeah, it's pretty, I mean, I think if you're behind by this much, oh my goodness, they can do so much damage here. He could kill both these P-Gens. Can you see them? He can't, but I think he's shooting the ground, and he's also not looking. He could get to the edge of this, and he could have killed both these P-Gens, I'm sure. That would have been really bad for farms. You can see his eco is nicely balanced. That would put him in a pretty tough spot. But as it is, he actually just gets a nice 2k reclaim boost from those Percies. TML's coming in, but Farms has TMD up. ACU is gonna hop into transport. I guess he'll go here. Oh, we have a drop on the top again. And we have just T3 mechs going up for Petrick. He's just gonna get as far ahead as possible. There's plenty of units around to be fine, and do have the ACU transporter around. It's very, very powerful. I mean, just imagine you could upgrade your ACU with a speed upgrade or a jetpack upgrade. You would build it every game. That's what it's like putting your ACU in a T2 transport. Obviously risky, because if the transport dies, your ACU dies with it. But it's pretty sick to have a flying ACU with a high speed. He can walk through this for sure. Well, at least this part. But he's not going to. I mean, you can see he has all the intel, but he just doesn't trust it. Also has no arties going to work on this. But it would be difficult to just have arties take this position down because this arty can go under shield and it's gonna just kill Farms' arties. I think it doesn't really... It's not really clear what Farms can do at this stage. He has no T3 max versus 3, probably 4th coming up. Yeah, 70% there. T3 P-Gen, T3 Air. And we're just waiting for the end. These PDs did some damage to something. Oh yeah, there was a drop up the top here. And now the RT is actually attacking his base. You can see the range, it's just gigantic. Stuff up here can kill a lot. Stuff up here can kill this stuff. T2 static RT, T3 mobile RT. Very powerful in these positions, and now Farms notices the T3 air thanks to that scout overhead, and that should be it. He calls GG. Nothing he can do at this stage. It's just too far behind. Farm's gonna suicide. He has no P, has no E storage. Well, there's no E anyway. Let's see the Perseus. 22 Perseus. Ha! And only 12 for Petrick. So that was an advantage he could have abused, maybe. I mean, there's something to do there, but then again, doesn't have much flak, so his entire base is always liable to die to air. Petrick can easily react to Perseus anyway, they're so slow. And that's that. Yeah, not the closest games, unfortunately. But still, it's nice to see just how much you can differentiate in skill, just in they're both obviously better than 99.999% of people playing this game, and yet can still have one-sided games, still get all those small advantages. Also, Patrick just has much more experience in 1v1, so that's an advantage. Look at all these T3 maxes. Glorious. Yeah, it's always nice at the end of those crushed games when you're just spamming T3 maxes everywhere, spending your mass and still killing your opponent. Feels good. So, thanks for watching. And yeah, that's it. I'll cover more Legend of the Stars Championship games soon, so stay tuned. See you later, guys.